I would like to start out this video by answering the big question of why I want to teach. For me, education and learning has been one of the most important things in my life. Having gone through some really tough circumstances, school was something I could excel at and is what got me to where I am at now. I want to spread my love of learning to the future generations because seeing something ignite when a student learns something is a great thrill. Literacy teaching and learning is so important. Students being able to read a variety of texts and understand those texts is going to help them throughout their entire life. Learning literacy helps in areas such as reading, writing, and communicating. So getting students engaged with books and in group conversations and peer conversations is a great way to start. There are many authors that all have a range of writing styles, so students having access to these types of text will help them develop into fluent readers, writers, and communicators. Throughout my ed reading and education management courses, I have learned so many valuable things on how to conduct my future classroom, especially during the reading and literacy instruction block. There are 5 essential elements of reading instruction: phonological awareness, phonics, vocabulary development, reading fluency, and comprehension. In my instruction block, I need to be sure to have time where students can work on all 5 of these components. One of the biggest things I will be doing is having the group instruction or mini lessons followed by an activity. There will also be guided reading groups, reading stations, silent reading, word workstations, and various activities that will occur. All of these different activities are going to give the students opportunities to grow in their comprehension and fluency. To assess these students, I can give post-tests after a group book is finished, and there can be quick checks and exit tickets for daily assessments. Also, I love the idea of the Think, Pair, Share. This is great when you're having a lesson or a mini lesson, and it's something the students can do at any point of the day. And so they're getting engaged with each other, and you're making sure that everybody is 100% engaged. And they can all be contributing to the discussion, and you can see where they're at. So these can be used as a form of assessment. And I would take anecdotal notes on the students' responses to see where further instruction might be needed. Being able to support all of the students in my classroom is really important to me. I plan on having a concentration in special education, so specifically if there are students with ADHD who may need to be more active, I want to have seats in my classroom so they can bounce or tap their feet, and students who have sensory stimulation needs, I want to have a sensory area where students can go, whether it be to silent read or to just take a breather. And whether they have disabilities or not, I'd like to be able to have the room set up so that anybody can make use of it if needed. And I'd also like to make sure that my classroom is accessible, especially for students who may have a wheelchair or be on crutches or some other type of disability that may require room. So further, my role as a teacher is to help the students develop as fluent readers and writers. So my job is to be able to answer questions and have a thorough background knowledge of the content so I can teach that content and curriculum accurately. My job is also to provide structure, which is why I want to have a class rules that the class and myself come up with together, and procedures that will help everyone make the most of the time in the school day and help everything to run smoothly. Because once the students know how they're supposed to do things and the way things work in the classroom, it'll make things so much easier and help everything run really smooth. And I want to have a safe, welcoming environment in the classroom. I want every student to know they are wanted and needed in the class, regardless of what background they've come from or who they are or their interest or anything. I want every student to succeed in my classroom, and I believe I'm the first step in laying the foundation in my classroom for that to happen.